Sometimes there is just no better way to celebrate the end of radiation than a haircut. Oh yeah, woohoo! Bring on Finish Strong FriYAY, my friends. One of the things that has been on my mind is the notion of success and what does it mean to win in our lives. And often what was winning for me before, one of the things that really derailed me in this journey was that winning changed. What was once a win was like crushing it, hustling, grinding. And then last year with my concussion and move to the country, fall from a horse, I had to invite peaceful productivity. I had to change the how. The what didn't change. The goals were similar. I still had to provide for my daughter, single income. If I'm not earning, she's not eating. We don't have a roof over our heads. So that's the reality that I live in. Everyone has a different reality. So my definition of success is going to be different than someone else's. So for me, I have that performance pressure built into my life. And Ray's performance necessity is one of the tools high performers use to condition a life of excellence for themselves. And when I say excellence, I mean, what does that look like for you on your terms, right? And so for me, excellence means I experience joy every day. And sometimes I have to make shift happen to do that. I have to get out of my head and into what I think I should be doing, what I perceive to be winning. The past few months navigating cancer with an aggressive high growth tumor, winning changed. Winning some days just meant you made it to all your doctor's appointments. Winning means you didn't lose your temper with your kid when the poor thing's also trying to have her needs met and you're freaking out because there's a lot going on. Some days winning meant I washed my hair. Other days winning meant I slept in. Like sometimes winning can be graceful. It can be very gentle and soothing to our spirits. But we want to be more, do more with our lives because that's the spirit in us. We're made to be immeasurably more. I'm getting ready to do a study titled Immeasurably More, which is about the book of Ephesians. And I'm so excited about that because it doesn't mean immeasurably more stress. It doesn't mean immeasurably more work. Or for those of us who are like, if you're like me and you love a good to-do list, can I get an amen on a FriYAY? I love my to-do list and I love crossing stuff off. And if I've done something that wasn't on that list, you better bet I'm going to write it down just so I can have the joy and satisfaction of crossing it off. But it's measurably more doesn't mean crossing off 4 things and adding 7, right? That's not immeasurably more. Immeasurably more is inviting something different. And so for me, I'm really excited to invite this weekend. We're doing some new things around Blue Ribbon Farm, and it'll be different kind of work than I've ever done before. It will be gentle because I can't fully use my right arm and right side body. And it'll be beautiful, whatever it is, because it will be. And so just knowing you've made it to the end of the week, that might be your only win, right? I've had several meetings with people this week who they are in a hustle and grind cycle. And winning means you made it to Friday. So that's okay. Winning might mean you rested. Winning might mean you gave yourself a little extra sleep and skipped your workout. That might be me. I did that this morning, full confession. I sometimes skip my Peloton rides, even though I go to bed at night. I pick out the ride and I'm like, I'm doing this. But I had an early morning start today so that I could finish early and enjoy some time at the hair salon. And then I'm going to the grocery store to pick up some healthy veggies and I don't know. Frozen mango, that's my sweet treat. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to go get some frozen mango. Frozen organic mango has been my sweet treat since December 1st when my diagnosis came in, and I knew that sugar multiplies cancer cells, period. So I can eat it, but with an aggressive high growth tumor, that means you've got risks. And so I've eliminated all processed sugar, and my big sweet treat is a little frozen mango. So that's going to be my splurge, full confession. That's what I'm excited to do. This week, I invite you to celebrate. It is FriYAY, my friends. Celebrate that you've made it through this week. Push pause and really look at what did you achieve? For me, I brought joy to every single one of my calls, even though I didn't have a whole lot of joy in my heart and soul. My breast is raw. My armpit is so raw and blistered. I don't even know how to describe it, right? It is gross. And I just think to myself, like, I don't have a whole lot of joy some mornings whenever I first wake up. As you know, I'm not the morning person. So I have to build systems into my days to achieve high performance without that natural strong start, right? I'm strong by like 10 a.m. when the momentum has built. So I now know how to build momentum and amp it up. I also know some days, like a day like today, I had a last minute request for a meeting Thursday that added on an earlier morning meeting Friday. So of course, what does Miss Aggressive do? I'm going to put it on my calendar. I'll just bump everything up. I'll do more, right? I'll wake up earlier. I'll squeeze the workout in. I decided, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give myself grace. I'm going to make winning redefined to mean that I'm going to get a little extra sleep in time, which, because I was getting up earlier, wasn't actually sleeping. See how we tell ourselves these narratives that are non-truths? So for me, I was getting to sleep in, and it's okay. Turns out the day's just fine. I'm still bringing the joy. I love my stylist. We had a great time together. I've had amazing meetings today, and I'm calling it quits early on a Friday. Why? Because it's been hard, and I'm going to acknowledge and honor that. So I invite you to honor and acknowledge what has been hard for you, and to find a spirit of joy this weekend. Do something that brings you immeasurably more joy, immeasurably more energy, immeasurably more restful sleep. Oh, honey, I can't wait to hear what you do this week. I love you, sweet friends. Go out and shine your love and light into the world. Mwah.